No quarterbacks. Welcome back, and let's continue the journey with Madden 25. Alright. Alright, let's set activities. So activities. What's that gonna be? Stamina, right? We definitely need the strength for the next game. The road to Super Bowl. We have to win the next match. We'll be losing matches, mate. Alright. Let's play the season game. It's gonna be a tight one. Alright. Let's crush them, guys. Let's go.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's a special Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yep, shows the chat up there, Kevin. Alright. We scored.
And leading him out is their fifth-year quarterback.
That's the coaster chest for us today. Let's go for the push.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Lions defense.
Let's go,
They're a unit
man.
that enters play way down. Number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That was their first third down.
Didn't get a first down. Oh.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Throwing to start the drive. Fisher. And a dangerous throw there. Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Fisher.
Let's go. Yeah.
It's Keenan Allen.
That's a
9
third.
yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So finally finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing
I
him some
need to
different
get
looks.
the
Keep him
first
off
down.
balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him
Oh,
different
first down.
looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick slant completes Keenan Allen. And the Bears are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Swift
Yep.
is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Zone coverage here defensively. They're going to let their tight end run a drag across the field. This is where a linebacker gets forced to pass him off. That time, the receiver gets lost a little bit, and he's able to make the catch and pick up good yardage and a first down.
Yeah.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Yep.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From
You need
the
to score this
32-yard
one.
line now, here's
You need to
second
get
down
a
and 5.
first.
That throw into the arms of Allen.
Yeah,
Catch
first down.
number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Okay.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
All right. Let's go for the betting one.
On first and 10, Fisher. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Throwing again. Fisher. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
You have
Look
to
in the
throw
middle
that.
of the field, and he's
Out
got a
from the
man
back.
complete. Touchdown. DJ Moore. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
The road to Super Bowl continues. And to win this match, we have to.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the
Retaliation, marvelous. Need to score.
throwing to start the drive.
Yeah,
Fisher,
first down.
He finds his target, Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes
Time
it
out.
across the 40-yard
You don't want to waste any more
line.
time.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As it'll come with
We
36
need to
ticks to
stop.
go in half number one. Throwing on first down. Fisher. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
Yeah.
Back to throw. Fisher. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. He'll get only
Need a
3
third
there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Completion was given
Not
up.
smart to use my timeout now, but
So that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up
I'm
much
gonna
run after the catch.
try.
He's got his target. That's
Good
complete.
sir.
Oh, an
Look at schools.
absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Let's
as they'll
bring
stop
that
with
touchdown
14
home.
seconds to go in this first half. So how about this for field
Bring it
position
home.
after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught.
And he
It's
paid
a
off.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Okay.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's traction.
And the Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fisher. They'll find Everett there, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, he finds Komet.
And a touchdown.
Chicago.
Let's go, Chicago.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the
Man's more less than last night.
Throwing to start the drive. Fisher. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down.
Let's see. Is that gamble?
Operating from the gun. Fisher.
And
that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This is interesting.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man out of the
Couldn't
backfield.
give it
That's
to him.
complete.
Shouldn't.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard.
Timeout,
Leaves them
timeout.
with 3rd and 9 looming. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the
Need a
offense.
fresh breeze.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now come up now, 3rd and 9.
Alright.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be touched
Did he
down
catch
here,
that?
but
Yeah,
not
he
before
did.
he does pick up the first.
Magnificent.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's well executed
All
there
right.
on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll
So
work it
man,
across
as
midfield
long as he gets
inside
the first down,
17 more yards on
you're
that
fine.
one as they keep the drive rolling. So the ball moves into Lion territory now.
Yeah,
Here's 1st and
perfectly
10
fine.
at the 43. Back to throw. Fisher.
Yeah, almost intercepted.
Away and incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight
That's
football
what matters.
game as
You
we
have to
come up
play.
on a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fisher. And he's
Yeah,
got a man on the
he's
crossing
flag.
route. That's more. And it's going to be another first down as they'll
Not
get him to the
tell
front
me
of
I
the
need to
Lions'
go back.
27-yard line. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to
Yeah, this what I was afraid of.
Game as it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the
was afraid.
Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Even if they score, we still gonna be level. It doesn't matter. Just waiting
Now
out.
we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading
Are they
back
doing
out
this?
there.
Ooh.
He's been
Alright, let's go for a strong flop. Come on, man. I've been successful with that tactic.
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Yeah.
That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Alright.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's Bears
We
football
need to
here.
score
They
this
also
one.
have the lead as well as we begin quarter
Can't
number
take the
4.
risk
On
of
first down,
losing.
Fisher. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Yeah, drive.
Operating from the gun.
That's down.
Fisher. A pass complete
On
to
the flag.
Adunze.
Alpha. We are declining, huh?
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one?
Don't need
All I
that.
can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
There's a ball thrown right side
Don't
and
need it.
complete. And he goes down, but not before
If
getting
they
this
win by, I
inside
want
the
to
25.
come back.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Yeah, I know
These
some of
guys
you
are
will
running
say.
offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for
I
being
like
conservative
my
and running that football. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this
Really?
drive. A momentary
points.
setback, though, for this passing game.
Points.
They have been moving well
Yeah.
this series. Good thing for them, though.
No.
Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Open man is
Yeah,
Komet, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Fisher.
Oh,
Look at this. They
what are you
get the
doing
turnover.
here,
The
man?
Eagles intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are right back in this
Calm
football
down,
game.
calm down, calm down. Alright. Even if they score, yeah.
Here again comes the captain of this
Gonna
offense
happen
leading
either way.
his crew back out there now. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
On 1st and 10, Fisher. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Swift going to try up the middle. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Off play action. Fisher. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
In a 2-minute drill, we often talk about taking care of the football, but sometimes it's just a matter of who wants it more. How about him going up top on a 50-50 ball and taking it away for a big play?
Now a give right side Swift.
Give you a chance. You need to spring behind it.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Missed tackles may doom this team.
I just had a bad flashback. That's why I'm sitting up here with you right now. You've got to tackle him inbounds. You've got to wrap him up.
1st down, and they go with Swift again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 1st and goal.
Because I'm winning.
Here's Swift.
Yep.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get. The drive will start with an option going left. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Murray.
Throwing on 1st down. Fisher. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
If they don't score. Yep.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a 1-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Lions, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. So for our entire crew.
Yep. Yeah. Alright. See if we can win the next one. Yeah, that's marvelous. Let's do that. Arcane activities. Yeah. So, excuse me. Yes. I already beat them. Reunited.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
God help us. Yeah, it's a miracle if we defeat them. It's going to be a miracle.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
Shockwave.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Operating from the gun, Fisher. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Operating from the gun, Fisher. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Operating from the gun. Fisher. Pass taken in by his big tight end. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. Back to throw. Fisher. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down. A check on the numbers by Moore last week. 5 catches, 98 yards, and a score.
And that gives him 9 for the season, and I've been around the game long enough to know this. 10 is the benchmark number, all right? People want to get to there because that really signifies that you've had the year that you've been looking for and also gives you respect around the league.
Looking to throw on second down. Fisher. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Swift again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more sacked.
Yeah.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. As they've got it as we resume action. To throw on second down.
Yeah, this one is that the book might have.
Broadway.
Letting them have it.
As they score the touchdown.
Need to fix that.
This crowd was on him pretty good after he threw the pick 6 a moment ago. And I don't think they're going to be any kinder here as we move forward. We'll see what he can do. 1st and 10. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Fisher. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. The Bears at 500 at 6 and 6. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
From the gun on 3rd down. Fisher. Fisher, and that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Operating from the gun, Fisher. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. The Chicago offense set to get started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Throwing to start the drive. Fisher over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball, but I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can, and that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be
down
bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom,
Marvelous.
bam. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Marvelous. And he's great. Alright, let's...
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 1st down, Fisher. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fisher. Oh, look at the catch there by Moore. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Fisher. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's coming off his 2nd interception.
Okay. Let's go this one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice.
And
one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand.
As long as you get to
that
that
hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Fisher. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now
I'm surprised they haven't scored.
offense get in gear.
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. To throw on second down. Fisher firing quickly here, and that's complete.
First down?
Able
Yeah,
to get
first
this
down.
one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Now a second and 10. Operating from the gun. Fisher. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Operating from the gun. Fisher. That is caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
A throw over the middle taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Back to throw. Fisher. Touchdown, Bears! Tyler Scott, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out on the field.
I'm surprised they haven't scored.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will find Scott on the right side complete.
Let's take it.
Tyler
Definitely need it.
Scott with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears have retaken a third quarter lead.
Let's not screw this up
I
again.
know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is...
Alright.
He had the touchdown pass on that
Surprised they
previous
haven't scored
drive.
yet.
Number 25 for him on the year. On first and 10, Fisher. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see five
Yeah.
wide receivers on the field as a
You're
defender,
tackling him
I
like
know the
it's
ball's
the end of
coming
their
out
life.
high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Okay.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
First down?
And he will
Yeah,
have the
first.
Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Operating from the gun, Fisher. And again back to Komet. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Fisher. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the 49ers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
You still have the advantage. Be used wisely.
Back to throw. Fisher. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on first down. Fisher over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Some time.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these 2 sides.
Great, Dominic scored.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Mm-hmm.
They come up on a
Plenty of
1st and
time.
10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. He's back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Bears!
That seals the game.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
27.
And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Oh.
He is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Yep.
So now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game.
Seal this game. Should have used him.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the 49ers, they move back over 500 at 7-6, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home.
Yeah. Getting something. Oh. Throwbow training.
Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
With about 1 minute. What's the coach thing working on?
And motion left goes a tight end. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. Right back to Swift again on second down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards.
I have to take the ball myself.
And it brings up
That's
4th
enough.
down.
I'm done giving them the chances. Let me get those touchdowns myself.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Throwing to start the drive. Fisher for Keenan Allen. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Fisher escapes the sack. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Buying time to his left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw on second down. Fisher. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He
decide to give you a chance, and you mess and shit in the bed.
Back to the running game with Swift. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fisher toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, You use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He found Keenan Allen.
It's the same thing happening. Again. It's the same story. Just different colors.
Throwing to start the drive. Fisher. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. And allowed them to disrupt the play.
Forced out to his left. Able to push his way through. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Back to throw. Fisher. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Fisher. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on third down. Fisher. Pass taken in by Komet. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Go, Daddy.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. On first down, Fisher. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Off play action. Fisher. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fisher. And his throw here is incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game.
Mental
Get a
grab
hand
it.
on every throw and coverage.
You
They
can't
want the
do that,
deflections.
that's
They want
fine.
the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
That one caught by Allen. And he will
So now
have
when
the
2
Bears
people
first
tackle him,
down as
he
they're able to get the
he gets
third
it.
down conversion.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
12 more yards
You have to
there
score
and
2
another first
times
down.
to even win. I think.
Off the play fake. Fisher. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Looking to throw. Fisher. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Capture that.
Oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been.
Funny.
3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Fisher. And that's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete,
The
really.
coverage too good there.
Incomplete.
The contact popped the ball free.
Yeah.
It's 4th down.
I don't know, man.
They're indeed going to go
Incomplete.
for it here on 4th down.
We're obsessed with
So
it.
trailing here in
Incomplete.
the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. He hits more. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's a handoff to Swift. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Actually, let's go with the stretch.
So the ball position now at the 3.
There he goes.
Here's 2nd and goal.
Around up.
They'll try again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
Yeah.
Bears.
We need to score one
DeAndre
more.
Swift
You
with his 9th rushing touchdown on
think
the
we're
year.
winning.
And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late. So now
Yeah.
the Bears
Yeah.
down by 6.
This is
A
back.
minute 55 remaining.
This is. That's pretty good. That we win this.
Back to throw.
Actually,
This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he takes this one down
I don't
almost
know.
all the way to the 30.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
unless they
And here we are in the
get a
fourth
late
quarter,
one.
partner, and watch them drive for what would be
For
a go-ahead
themselves.
touchdown. And you and I both know this is.
And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked.
So
Oh,
no
we lost
shortage of offense
again.
in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did
2
so without
points.
committing a single turnover.
Alright.
So true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for Minnesota, their battle to finish above 500 gets a slight lift as they move to 6-8 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here.
I think that level up is going to help us. Yeah. 'I need to increase that. Six, 8. Not good. Alright, yep. Red lines. Yeah.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 16 of the NFL.
Okay. Continue.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
As soon as we come in, every time we get the ball, we have to score. Otherwise, we're going to have the chances of us losing is going to increase. Increase.
Now, everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense.
It's changing.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Actually, let's do that.
They go here with a former Lion, it's DeAndre Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this
Lead
caliber
us to
runs like this
victory,
early,
sire.
because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
Yeah.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rush. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
Now we have
As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, it's a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Off play action. Fisher. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis.
so mean, man. Oh. Go to the
Bears offense out there, set and ready to go.
Okay. To finish.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Also losing on a home town. That's a different, that's a next level, man.
This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Looking to throw. Fisher. He'll get this to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. A look there at the numbers a week ago for Allen. 5 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count.
Lord
this is
Allen.
#1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have
If
a
he
tough
was from the
time.
UK.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Flat.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Fisher. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Roma Dunze with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown.
Okay. This game's offering me to win. Offering me to win. Let's take this.
Throwing to start the drive. Fisher.
I feel this game for
Going
me.
right side here, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
It's gonna be a good one.
Break him down at the 49.
Let's square up in the middle of it.
Yards, 29 officially.
What I always do.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Experiment.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds Komet on the quick slant. And they'll
That
get
first
him
down?
down as he's inside the 40. And the gain here to the previous
As long as you're getting those first downs, I'm alright.
Milestone reached
Fine.
on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's
Win
inspired
that,
his
please.
receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Fisher. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Try to increase that lead. Taking less risks now. All my experiments.
He had the touchdown run on the previous drive,
All
his
my
5th on the
experiments.
year, and they start here with a 1st and 10.
Taking.
Throwing to start the drive. Fisher throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
And a dangerous throw there from
Stands
the
in front of him
drop-off.
like that.
Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
This game, they should
2nd and
fix
10,
like
a
the
very
AI.
chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's
It's
gonna be this cold,
smooth.
I want snow. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Multiple players
No one's here
combined
to
for their
defend
team's
him.
1st sack of the game. Well, a tough
Sorry.
situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. Fisher. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively.
They give him
Make
the
sure
ball.
you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
He's good at running, but like tackling, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to insult anyone, but like, I'm sorry, man. I'm done. Made a mistake.
To throw on 2nd
By
down.
giving you the
Fisher
bull,
will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
knowing you
It's going
cannot
to be
tackle
another
anyone.
1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. Operating from the gun. Fisher.
Yeah.
And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection
Let's
working.
increase
His
this
2nd
lead.
catch in a row. 1st down. Looking right side.
Oh.
It's intercepted. It's Brian Branch.
He's not doing that.
And the Lions
Not
are going to
doing
get the
that.
football here as he gets this
I'm
out
tackling
past
those
the
legs,
20-yard
man.
line. And the Bears going to take over now late in this 1st half.
No more experiments. Yes. Have to. And also where we lost it. Marvelous.
Throwing to start the drive. Fisher. That's complete. Right around the 8. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Let's get the
Now
time.
another timeout called for
What
by
did
the
you think?
offense.
Destroy
As
us.
they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Slot out.
Ball on the 8. 2nd and 2.
Pushing.
Back to throw. Fisher. Got his man, and it's caught.
I like to catch that. That's what I'm talking about. Rush them, man.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. For quarterbacks, here are enough. He threw touchdown pass number 30 on the year last time he had the ball.
He
He'll look
does
to
not
build on
matter.
things here, 1st and 10.
Actually, it does. Because if they score, they're gonna get. I wanna go.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's right. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Control.
The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter.
Let's go for the flooding.
Flood
them.
Let
Let them get confused, man. Let them say, what are they trying? This lot trying to do? Yeah.
And they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. And
Trail shake.
we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but
Lost
they like what they saw in
goal.
that first half.
Alright.
Second down. Fisher.
You back up to that. That's baby steps.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size.
Have to
break
build
up
up
much more yardage after
the
the
momentum.
catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So we do it too quick.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. And this won't do it.
Yeah.
He needed 6. He only got
Now I have
halfway
a-
there.
Yeah. I was afraid of. Okay, let's see what they're gonna do here.
The Chicago offense set to
Okay.
get started.
Definitely
Obviously
need
not
to
the
score.
intended goal last drive.
Definitely need to score now. Gosh. Is getting shaky on the bridge.
Throwing to start the drive.
Come on,
Fisher.
Robs.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Oh,
And the
kidding
Lions are
me,
gonna
man.
take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
are you serious?
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
Now they have the chance to win. Yeah.
All of a sudden, we've got a new ball game back to level after that interception that he threw on the previous drive.
Oh, he's
led
still
to
on
a
the third.
touchdown.
We need a miracle and we need it
They'll
now.
bring a tight end in motion left. Here's Swift. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Now a
just
timeout
keep
called for
having
by the
himself.
offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
This game, they need to
Get about
improve.
3 here as he's out to the 30.
EA,
Gotta find a way to get him going. He's such a big
if you're
part of
watching
their
this,
offense.
please
I wonder if they
improve your
might
games.
throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right.
He
He's pretty much
messed
been
up.
completely neutralized. And he will not
How
be able
is
to
that
hang on
incomplete?
to
You
the
don't have to chum
contact.
man as
It's
well.
incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the official.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth
Okay,
quarter.
let me run myself. Let's taking forever for me to run as well.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard
I'm taking
run.
matters to my own hands, lads. You want something to be done right? Do it yourself. That's the saying.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
That's the saying. And I do not know who said that.
From the gun, Fisher. And
You
under the
used to say
pressure,
that.
he's brought down. Jalen Reeves-Maybin able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Flushed out right. A nifty bit of scrambling
Something
there.
to be done right? Do it yourself.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play
Give you
clean
the
football
chance,
the rest
guys.
of the way. He makes
And
the
let
correct
me
read
get
here,
those
passing on
touchdowns.
challenging a blanket
Let me
coverage
embarrass
and getting
you.
the first down with his legs instead.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Get the first down.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Overlock.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Let
They've got
you
it first
let him
and goal,
take over,
looking to
don't
take the lead here in the late going. Running is Swift. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down.
What the flag
So
is
let's see
that?
what this is about.
What flag? Somewhere.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go on to score again. Can he
Let's
get
go
it done?
this, mate.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. This is 3rd and goal.
I'm doing this myself now. I was doing so well.
He's going to try and take off with it. And he maybe makes it back to the
Also,
line of
nice
scrimmage.
shape.
That's it.
I decided to give the
Lions
chance.
now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Doing so well as well.
So now the Bears down 35-31, 25 seconds remaining. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Losing everything. Everything is falling apart.
Finding Allen.
Run with
And
that
he'll be
thing.
brought down after a nice gain and pick up the 20. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fisher. And that's going to be incomplete. That would have been been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And incomplete on the deep ball. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get into the end zone from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. It was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for Detroit, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara.
Do one more round.
Tonight.
Oh, he called it a stream.
From Soldier Field in Chicago. It's a special prime time.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
Super Bowl is not for us this year. I just know it. I can feel it. We need to go through another season. Finish this.
Fisher. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really
There's another challenge.
this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense.
They need to at least get 3 touchdowns.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play on their first test in containing a quarterback on the run.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
I'm trying to insult right to say it's my opinion. It's like it's just the same angle everything, right? It just changed like the years.
When he spots a lane and he keeps it himself there, worked out well. And how about the moving parts on a play?
I was afraid the one that came up, the Madden 24, right? It's the same thing. Just different layouts. It's the same.
Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
On 1st and 10, Fisher. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Fisher. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
HB Citizens.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fisher. Flush to his right. Able to fight through one tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go Chicago's.
Now it's Swift. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. But the Bears at 6 and 9 to
Need the
start
help?
the play. Yeah, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a
almost
W.
thrown.
They have dropped 4 in a row.
Almost through.
When you go a month, partner,
Gosh.
this week without a victory,
You're gonna have
it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition,
interceptions.
you start to wonder about
All
your
sorts
job
of things.
security as well.
Here's 2nd and 3.
I stopped myself again. I was about to do it.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Not easy.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Swift. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Back.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong
That's the
direction
problem I have.
and leads to 2nd down.
I'm doing so well.
Now
I'm
they send a
saying,
man
let
in
me
motion
give
right.
the ball. That's a good
One more
quarterback.
time with Swift. And he will push his way
I'm
forward down to about the
losing
3-yard
yardage.
line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not
Let's go
enough.
for the
Now it's
dive.
4th.
Good dive plus fruit. You help us like that?
And they'll turn to the power game.
Get
to
that
try to
first.
get in.
Yeah,
He's
marvelous.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown it is.
Corey Blossom game. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears' decision to go for it. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time. Throwing on 1st down. Fisher. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Ball at the 24 and
Look
a
at
2nd and 11. And that one too
Okay,
far
I
in
press
front.
A.
Couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Swift going to try up the middle. Room here to run. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. And a big run there against the worst rush defense in the league. They're number 32 of 32.
And they're ranked that for a reason. And we're really not surprised to see a big run occur against
Touchdown! Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of
Which
the
is getting better. You want to stop with the experiments.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to
Now
start
do
this
new
3rd quarter.
progress.
Well, the first half very even.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
really
continue
in
this
all
way.
facets. This ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And he continues to be a focal point of this off. first down. Fisher, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Problem is he's running and he's changing directions
In a
at the same
one-possession
time.
game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Well, AI does that.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
You know
A nice job of
Just keep
bodying him
that.
up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Looking to throw. Fisher.
What's gonna happen?
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Draymond Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, how about that? A dime set on deep.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there.
Where's the point? Give us the angle.
On 1st and 10, Fisher. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
I'm pressing the button, it's not working at all.
His 2nd sack of the
What's wrong
night.
with this
And
game,
keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive
So
tackle who
first,
struggled like
it's
this
a
in a
third
game.
down.
He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fisher.
The internet's not helping me, mate.
And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And this will probably be the last play
Oh,
of the
this
quarter.
stadium as well. Did you
Throwing
feel
on
like
first down, Fisher. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's scoring every
Both
quarter.
teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And the Seahawk defense
And
gets
I
to him and
upgraded
they bring him
myself
down.
to be able to play
The
while
sack
walking
recorded,
around.
it's a loss of 5, and now
Can't
it's
even do
2nd
it.
down.
I need to stand firm. In quarter for me too.
Operating from the gun, Fisher. And this is going to be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield.
Come
Facing a
on,
one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Ha. Let's go.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fisher, he'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Fisher. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That pass complete to Moore. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Blew out the whole ball. That tackle. Funny.
Operating from the gun, Fisher. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
They had their whole. That's what I mean. The AI's pushing out.
But a nice little game.
Yeah. Standing there for time.
Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Looking to throw. Fisher. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Throwing to start the drive. Fisher able to find Komet. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Fisher over the middle, and that's caught by Komet. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. In this one, Charles, you know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Seahawks, they get that elusive 2nd win to move to 2-14 with still 1 game to go. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they drop a 10th ball game on the year, falling to 6-10 with 1 game still to come. And they will look to turn it around next time out.
day.
So
That's
for
gonna make my
Charles
day.
Davis and our entire crew,
Anyways,
I'm Brandon Gaudin.
take care
Next
of
game,
yourself.
guess
Bye.
what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.